Damn it, it happened again. I'm doing a serious video and there's no funny intro, so just show the damn random image. I know I'm weird, do the review. The Post is directed by Steven Spielberg? Nah, I don't know who he is either. He's probably got a promising career ahead of him. And stars Tom Hanks and Meryl Streep, and this is the true story of how the New York Times and the Washington Post got hold of and ultimately released secret government papers showing all of the wrongdoings during pretty much most of the people in the White House during those times about the Vietnam War. Now, I would say it's pretty common knowledge now, since this movie has been released after the Oscar nomination results, that Tom Hanks and Meryl Streep are up for Oscars in this movie. This movie has been out before those were said because of America and they've got it before us, blah 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 blah. But I thought, what a reason to go and see a movie other than these two people being nominated for an Oscar. That's a pretty good reason, so I thought, why not? Now, with all of the hype for this movie, you'd think, wow, it must be good, but I'm afraid to say that Mr. Spielberg, you might not be so perfect after all. Now, don't get me wrong, this isn't the worst movie I've ever seen, and, well, it's an interesting concept, and I do love a true story, and it's one of the main reasons I wanted to go and see it. But if I'm honest with you, with all of the rave reviews I've seen about outstanding and the best movie of the year, I truly can't see where the critics are coming from. The one thing that struck me immediately that I have to get off my chest is this movie is extremely guilty of just meandering on and not really getting to its point, and when it does, it's extremely captivating for the 3 minutes it's on screen, and it just completely divots back down again. It's got a really weird way of just people talking for a long time and then shooting you back up to the actual interesting part of the story. Now, I know they had to go through little tiny character arcs and different bits and pieces. That in the end made it really, really messy. I had to get it off my chest straight away. It's the one thing that really wound me up, and I sat there looking really confused, going, but why is all this happening, and then this doesn't, and then it does, and it really has a real lack of just sticking with one thing. What I do think, though, if I have to be, like, you know, a little bit more lenient on it, is I think this movie is truly made for the American market. America! Fuck yeah! And to me, that's just what they're going for. I can completely understand that, that's fine, but I just really couldn't sink my teeth into it. That being said, though, I can see why Tom Hanks and Meryl Streep are both up for Best Actor and Best Actress in this movie. You cannot deny how good they are. I mean, Tom Hanks, the man is impeccable. There is not a lot that man has done that is bad. The same can be said for Meryl Streep. Mamma mia! But you cannot deny that without this movie, it just would not be the same. With all of this being said, guys, I am going to give The Post a 2.5 out of 5. This movie really was painstakingly average for me. That is why it has the most middle and basic score in my scoring system. Without Streep and without Hanks, this movie would not be the same. I really do think, regardless of all of its praise, I think that is just because the Americans love it, because it is so near and dear to their hearts. Other than that, I really don't think this movie is that great. Well, there you have it, guys. There is my take on The Post. Now, if you have seen the movie, then please let me know. As always, I would love to know. Now, before you go, you beautiful people, please don't forget to press that old subscribe button. It's right there. It's right on the bottom of the screen. Just please do it. You just look below me and there's a little bit there. And once you've done that, go on all the socials. You'll know the drill by now, and I'll see you all in the next video.